Alright, now we have bevel. Bevel works in a couple of ways. We can bevel edges, verts, or entire face selections. So we'll start with vertice. So let's just take one vertice, hit bevel, and if we pull on it, nothing happens. Alright? Well, if we look down at the bottom when we do it, or we let go, we can actually select vertices. And then we can adjust our width. Let's undo that for now. When I go to actually do this, if you'll see at the bottom, you'll see way over here, pad enter, so you got left mouse button, escape or right mouse button to cancel, M for mode, A for width, S for segment, P for profile, C for clamp, V, affect edges. So if I hit V while I'm doing this, it will activate vertex bevel. And if I scroll my mouse wheel up or down, it'll create the geometry that I want out of my bevel. Now I'm not going to bevel that at all. Now I'm going to select an edge, right? So now let's just bevel this edge. So clicking and dragging up and down, I can adjust my bevel. I can also scroll my mouse wheel in or out. Now if I let go, we'll get access to all these settings, but if you look down at that bottom list, there's all kinds of hotkeys and what we can do here. The P for profile will adjust how this bevel works. Right? And we get that right here. That's our shape. We can tell it how many segments we want in there. We can adjust the width. Our offset type. And sometimes you'll just have to play around with these to get the result that you want. Clamp overlap will prevent that from going past. See how it stops at those edges? That's a bad example. So let's do this edge, right? Well, that's a bad example too. Alright, so see how that happens? If we turn clamp overlap on, it'll prevent that. It'll stop those points at their limit. Now, on the downside, there's 2 points on that spot right there and right there. We would have to fix that. We can harden the normals. We don't need to mess with that. We can mark seams. We can mark sharp. But I'm not going to mess with any of that. And we can adjust our material index as well. Here's our segments. And that's our bevel. We can also go over here to our profile type. And we can adjust how this bevel works. And you can get some really nice and you just click in the space and you drag your points to where you want them to be. And you get some nice bevels, right?